Hello everyone and welcome. This is the Silent K, and today we're going to be playing some MekHQ, and we're going to be jumping into some MegaMek here in just a minute. We've got Varenk in the chat. Good to see you as always. If there's anyone else in the chat, feel free to speak up and make your presence known. But in the meantime, today is Saturday, September 28th, 3050, and we do have an assassinate mission today. Specifically, our mission is to assassinate a Puma B, which I'm not super familiar with. It has an LB5X with 1 ton of ammo, a large pulsive laser, and 2 ER mediums and a flamer. So not too bad, but it is guarded by a 1-3 and a Puma Prime, which is a pair of PPCs and a flamer with a targeting computer in a 1-3 mech. So that is probably going to be our prime target. We also have a 4-3 and a Ryokan B, which has all the ER mediums and an Ultra 20. Wow. We've got a Black Hawk A with a 2.5 pilot that is 2 ER PPCs and a medium pulse and an AMS. We've also got a 2.4 and a Fenris, which comes with a 4 medium pulse lasers and an AMS, which honestly is less threatening than everything else on the field, and a 1-3 and a Ryokan D, which has an LRM-20, a pair of LRM-20s, each with 3 tons of ammo, and a pair of SRM-2s, each with a ton of ammo, and a NARC missile pod in the right torso. I'm thinking what we're going to do, I would like to, because Galatea Lance is 11,000 points, Tonga is only 10. I was thinking Tonga reinforced with Aleutian. Here I am, thanks for rank. So Tonga and Aleutian would put us at about 19,000, where they're at 17 and change, so that would give us a numerical advantage, both by battle value and by tonnage and by numbers, because we would have 8 and they would have 6. But again, they do have the clan tech, so they're only about 1,000, 1,500 points behind us. That said, in addition to the assassinate mission that we're about to embark on, we have a hostile industrial center that we're hoping to take out in the next day or two, if I recall. We do have Petra is going to be out for the next 2 days with some sprains. We could replace her, or we could just wait. I was thinking I would just wait, because our techs are going to be busy enough fixing up Tonga and Aleutian after this assassinate mission, and then we can send Mariana and Galatea on that industrial base mission. I think that is currently the plan. I was thinking about swapping out Petra, but I guess if she only has 2 days of recovery left, that should be alright. Everything else is good to go. There's nothing in the repair bay, nothing in the warehouse needing to be fixed. The only pilots that we have in the infirmary are Petra and Yarvik is going to be out for the better part of a month. So I think we're going to go ahead and we were going to send, Tonga and Aleutian. We'll send Tonga as the primary. We'll send Aleutian as a reinforcement. And if we need to, we've got Galatea. Why is Aleutian not available, but Mariana is? That is interesting. Okay, so... Oh, okay. We reinforced what we hadn't reinforced yet. Mariana and Tonga. That's not right. No, that's not how that's supposed to be. Tonga was not supposed to be, or no, Mariana was not supposed to be the one being deployed. We will undeploy Mariana, and we will deploy Aleutian. We will deploy Aleutian as part of the reinforcements, because they're relatively quick, so they shouldn't be too long getting there. That said, the end result is basically the same, in that the assassinate mission, we did roll an 8. The negative modifier still applies. They are still veterans. Let's see what that did to their battle value. We've still got a Wasp, a Stinger, and a pair of Griffins on our side. The primary op for is now a 14,000 point force. And the designated target is now a 2,400 point force. The Fenris is now a 1-2. The Blackhawk is now a 3-5. I'm pretty sure that's not an improvement. The Ryokan B is a 4-5. I'm pretty sure that's not an improvement. So yeah, this Fenris now has the best pilot, and that's the one with just the medium pulse lasers and the AMS. So that, I think, actually might have worked in our favor. The LB5X large pulse laser, ER mediums, and a flamer. That guy's, I think, a better pilot than he was. He had been like, what, a 3-5 or something? So yeah, I think we're about ready to take on this assassinate mission. It is taking place on a sea map, coastal fort specifically, 35 by 25. Daylight clear, calm weather, no fog. We do have 2 rerolls if we wanted to change that. But yeah, as long as we can destroy that Puma or B, yeah, the Puma B, we can complete the mission. So let's go ahead. I've been thinking about mixing some things up, changing some things around, but I don't think I need to. I think we're just going to jump right on in, he said, almost 10 minutes into the mission, into the stream, I mean. So yeah, they're at 16.5 or thereabouts. We're at 19.5 or thereabouts. It should be a walk in the park. We do have the Cronus, which is speed 6. +1 is 7, so he should be arriving on round 5. The Champion, which is a speed 6, +1, is also going to be arriving on round 5. The Phoenix Hawk, which is speed 7, +1 is 8, so round 4 is actually correct. Same thing with the Clint. Speed 6 +1 for jumping is 7, +1 for tactics is 8. Tactics or strategy? I think it's strategy. So yeah, round 4 is correct. So we've got reinforcements coming in on round 4 and round 5. In the meantime, we've got Hoser's Ride, we've got Ash and her Archer with the medium lasers, we've got the Stalker run by Tugyu. We also have 2 Griffins, a 1S and a 1N, and a Stinger and a Wasp. The Stinger and the Wasp, I'm really hoping don't get themselves killed. Let's do Federated Commonwealth. Allied forces will be blue and yellow. Primary op 4, we can do... We'll do red Kashyyyk, just because that gives them some contrast. And then for the Puma, we'll do just a bright red if we can. The Puma? Oh no, the primary, I did the wrong one. Primary op 4 was Plans Wolf. Let's do Delta Galaxy, because I think that might stand out a little bit better against the red. I'm gonna give this guy. There's red. Okay, so Puma, primary target, Fenris, Ryokan, Puma, Ryokan, Blackhawk are our primary op 4, but we're not. They're primary op 4, but we're not. Why is the auto eject disabled on the Stalker? Probably because it has case. Let me double check. Has LRM ammo in the left and right arm, SRM ammo in the left torso. It does have case in the left and right torso. So yeah, that auto eject is disabled to keep the pilot in the fight in case any of that ammo blows up. Because even if it loses, say, the left torso, where all of the SRM ammo is, it still has all of the right arm stuff, which is 2 medium lasers, 2 LRM5s, a large laser, and another large laser in the center torso, and a medium laser in the head. So yeah, I don't want to sacrifice, you know, all of the right side weapons if I lose the left torso, and vice versa. So, yeah. Auto eject is disabled on the Stalker because it has case. Let me check on the Champion just to be sure it also has case. It has ammo in the left and right torso. It has case in the left and right torso. And the Cronus has ammo in the left torso, has case in the left torso. Okay, so everyone we've got can survive an ammo explosion. The Vulcan, the Awesome are energy boats. The Archer is an energy boat. Phoenix Hawk is an energy boat. The Griffins both have ammunition, but they don't have case, so they will auto eject. Not XL engines. The Champion has an XL engine, so it would be disabled if it loses a side torso. The Stalker, I don't think does. The Stalker has a standard fusion engine. The Cronus, I believe, also has a standard fusion engine. Okay, so the Champion will be disabled if it loses a side torso, but will not eject, at least, so we don't have to worry about keeping a pilot on the field and potentially losing Bendik to a stray machine gun aimed his way. But other than the Champion, yeah, everyone here is going to be kind of on the zombie side, where they're, even an ammo explosion is not going to completely take out the mech. So the Champion is kind of our weak point, especially considering that, yeah, it has, I think, less armor on the left and right torso than, say, Archer. Yeah, it's got 3 points less on the left and right side, and I think it was 3 points left on the rears as well. Anyway, the Champion, oh, 28. Yeah, so the Champion is going to go down probably first, if I had to guess. Probably from engine destruction, if we can maybe sort these guys by battle value. The Fenris D with the medium pulse lasers is actually our biggest bet, followed by the Puma with the PPCs, followed by the Blackhawk with the PPCs. The Ryokan with the LRM-20s is less of a threat. The Ryokan with the ER mediums and the Ultra 20 is actually probably due to its lack of a good pilot. It's a 4-5 pilot with an Ultra 20 in the left arm. Is our smallest bad guy at 2,200 points, which is still more than our Griffin, our Clint, our Vulcan, our Archer, our Phoenix Hawk, our Stalker. Jeez, even Tugyu and the Stalker is worth less points than their smallest mech. That's ridiculous. Let's check out the map. Okay, so it looks like we've got some roads, we've got some elevation. Oh, well, that's a new feature. We can see where we're going to deploy. We're deploying in the north. The enemies are deploying in the center, it looks like. And I think our reinforcements are coming from the south, maybe? this is like a little island city with lots of bridges. That could get kind of interesting. If the map looks exactly like that, it could be very, very interesting, but I don't think it will. Alright. Are we about ready to get into this? So our biggest bad is the Fenris, our target is the Puma. We've got reinforcements deploying from the northeast on round 4 and 5. We're deploying, oh, we're deploying in the center. Hold up, that changes things. Allied forces deploying in the center. Primary up for deploying on the edge. Designated target deploying on the edge. So we have no idea where he's going to be. He could be anywhere around us. Okay, so we're gonna have to do some scouting. I'm gonna put Hoser right here in the center, where he can move in any direction relatively quickly. These are all 100 construction factor bridges. So he shouldn't have any problem getting across there. Alright, so we've got a Ryokan and a Fenris over here. That's the Fenris with the 1-2 pilot and the medium pulse lasers. This is our big bet. This is the one with 3,300 points. And the Ryokan with 2,400 points with the 3-4 pilot. The LRMs, that's our smallest guy, our second smallest. Let's send Tugyu after the Fenris, I'm thinking. Okay, now we've got a Ryokan and a Puma over here. The Puma over here is our designated target. So let's have Ash, I think, start here. Ash is a 5.8 mech, I believe, with the XL engine. No, 464. Which means she can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can get to here. Yeah, she'll be able to keep eyes on that Puma, which does not have a lot of armor. Okay, it's got 115 armor, but still. We've got the other Puma, we've got the Black Hawk, the PPCs. Let's see, the Vulcan. I think the Vulcan can start on the roof of this building. I can't hardly see Tsubasa. But I assume he's facing the right way, because I tried clicking that way. Alright, let us go ahead and deploy there. Alright, we've won initiative, but we are going first within our team. We're still at 22.8. Our team is at 22.8. They're at 16.5. Which... we'll see what happens when our reinforcements arrive. But in the meantime... Hoser, can we get eyes on those Pumas? We can get eyes on the red Puma, which is ideal. Yes, we will run this turn, or do we just turn? What kind of range bracket are we looking at here? Yeah, no, we're just gonna turn, because we can hit him with pretty much everything just like that. Ash would like to get the Puma into medium range, and she can. This might actually be a really short battle, depending on how we roll in the next couple of turns. Tsubasa and the Vulcan We can go to here. Torso twist that way. If we focus fire on that Puma, we might get him out in one turn. That would be nice. Meanwhile, Tugyu and the Stalker. Can we advance on this Ryokan? We can get him at medium range. Okay, well that works. Alright. Shooting phase. We've got the Puma on 6s with those ERPPCs, so we should hit, I'm thinking, at least 2 of those. And we'll throw in an 8 just to build up a little bit of heat, so that's 2 PPCs, 2 ER mediums, and a medium. On 6s and 8s, right? 6s with the PPC, 6s with the medium. Yeah, okay. Tsubasa is gonna be next, because we've got an ER large and a pair of mediums. On 7s, we'll go 4 heat over for that, and we'll throw in the machine guns on 11s, because why not? That's what machine guns are for. Ash at the Puma on 5s. That'll be, I think, just about everything. That still leaves us with 5 heat left over. Dang. And last but not least, Tugyu does not have eyes on the Black Cat or the Puma. Does have eyes on the other Puma, the one that's firing on Ash. Got him on 10s. That's not great. There's that bad terrain to move through. I mean, we don't have great cover here either. I wouldn't mind some partial cover or some woods. I'm not a big fan of using buildings for cover, because really the only thing you can do with those is partial cover. And partial cover is kind of meh, in my opinion. It's a +1, which is the same as you get with the light woods. But yeah, we've got the Fenris on a pair of 8s. We've got him on a pair of 10s. We'll go a trio of 10s. And then we'll do all the LRMs. That puts us at 2 heat over. Alright, Puma, designated target. Hits Ash in the left torso. Would have hit her in the head for 10 points, first shot of the match. But instead we use Edge to reroll that to the left torso. We've got 13 armor remaining. And the LB5X hits us in the center torso. Not too bad. I did take 15 points. Hoser at the Puma rolls a 3 on the first PPC, does hit in the center torso with the second PPC, but only a glancing blow. Did not realize Puma was a low profile mech. So that's 7 points, leaving it with 9. ER mediums to the right arm and glancing off the center torso down to 6. Medium laser glancing off the right leg for 2, down to 12. Stinger missing on 11s. The Black Hawk lands a PPC on Ash's right leg down to 15, and a medium pulse to the right arm down to 15 as well. The Vulcan at the Puma on 7s misses with everything, does land a machine gun, glancing blow to the left arm for 1 point. That is disappointing. I was hoping to land at least a medium or 2, or maybe a large. The Wasp misses. The Ryokan hits Hoser in the right torso with that autocannon 20 on a 6? We needed a 6? 4+ running. Jeez. That Stormcrow's in short range already? How did that happen? But I'm glad the second shot didn't hit. The right torso is down to 4 armor. Ouch. And an ER medium. 2 ER mediums followed that up to the right torso. That is some incredible luck on their part. Down to 7 points of structure on that right torso. ER medium to the left arm, ER medium to the right leg. Archer at the Puma. Glancing blows to the center torso and right torso, down to 4 on that CT. Solid hit to the left torso, glancing blow to the right arm. Solid hit to the center torso down to 10 structure. Medium lasers to the left torso and left leg for 2 each, down to 5 and 12. The Puma, shooting at Ash, needs 5s, gets a pair of 3s, fortunately. The Griffin misses the Ryokan on 11s and 10s. The Fenris hits Tugyu in the right leg and the center torso in the left leg and the right torso. Still at 20 plus in all of those locations, fortunately. The Stalker at the Fenris hits him in the left arm for 8, down to 6. Hits him in the right leg for 5, down to 14. Does engage the AMS with the first LRM 5, reducing the damage taken down to 2. Plus 3 from the third LRM 5 to the right arm. The Ryokan misses with the Narc. When you were saying that this might be a quick battle depending on the dice rolls, all I could think of is that we typically don't get those types of rolls. Princess dies. Yeah, and this round is definitely shaping up that way. We missed on a 6 with one of our PPCs. We couldn't hit for 7s with the Vulcan. And then she's over here landing an autocannon 20 and like 4 for 4 on 7s. And yeah, we're glancing off of the medium lasers and everything. That said, I mean, she could have hit us for 30 points from this Puma, and she rolled a pair of 3s. So she's not rolling great either right now. Fenris on 3s, hit with everything. The Stalker on 8s and 10s, hit with some stuff. The Ryokan, okay, missed with the Narc. Landed an SRM to our right torso. Landed 16 LRMs to the CT and RT, the right arm, and 1 point to the left torso. The Griffin missing on 10s and 11s. Hoser needs a 5 to stay standing because he took 40 plus. Needs a 5, gets a 5. Ash took 20 plus, needs a 4, gets a 7. Tugyu took 40 plus, needs a 6, gets a 7. And the Puma, our designated target, took 40 plus, needs a 5, gets a 6. I would very much like to hit that Puma some more. As soon as we can finish taking out that Puma, who kicked our Vulcan in the left leg for 7 but didn't knock us down. Oh man. The Ryokan is up to 15 heat already. Needs a 4 plus to avoid shutting down. Gets a 10. Okay. Built up 41 heat in 1 turn. Jeez, what is he shooting? Oh yeah, all the ER mediums. 5 of them. And an Ultra 20, which he fired twice. So yeah, the Ryokan's going to have to cool down. I'm guessing he's going to lay off the lasers and not the autocannon. So we'll see how that goes. Hoser is at 2 heat. Tsubasa is at 4. Tugyu is up to 6. Tugyu should have been at 2. Let me check something real quick. Okay, combat computer, ubiquitous, and no minimal arms. Combat computer, ubiquitous, and no minimal arms. Okay, well, we will have to remember that. Okay, so Tugyu is up to 6 heat, and we will have to cool it. But fortunately, at least that means that we don't mean we'll have penalties to stand up because we don't have the no minimal arms quirk. And yeah, Hoser maybe needs to turn his right side away. Yeah, that right torso down to 7 structure. Yeah, that's no good. If we lose that right arm, we lose, or if we lose that right torso, we lose 2 PPCs. We've lost initiative, but at least we're not going first. We've still got reinforcements coming in on turn 4 and turn 5. Both teams are down to 97% of their forces. But all I need to do is take out that Puma. And if I can take out that Puma... Four... 5. That puts our right side this way. It still keeps everyone in our front arc over here. We'll see. We'll see. Tugyu. Oh, no, Tugyu is overheating. He only gets 2 movement points this turn. Okay, the Ryokan is at medium range from Hoser at least. Ash, no. The Vulcan. Vulcan would like to jump. Vulcan would like to go for the flank. Alright, Ash. We get the Puma at medium range. Actually, we don't actually need to do anything with Ash. I would like her to try to land as many hits on that Puma as possible. It did run for a TMM of 1, so it should be pretty easy to hit. Alright, Ryokan moved backwards over an elevation change, needs a 5, gets a 7. Huh. Alright, Hoser has... Well, that's a bummer. Hoser has eyes on nobody. Hoser has eyes on a Ryokan over here. On 8s. Yeah, we'll take a pair of 8s. We'll go 4 heat over for a third 8. Tsubasa and the Clint. We're firing on the Puma. We've got him on 8s. And, oh, not the 12s. I will do an 8. Ash has the Puma on 3s, so all we need is a 5 for a solid hit. So that's going to be everything. And of course, Tugyu taking shots at the Ryokan or the Fenris. Fenris is worth more points with a 1-2 pilot. But is he more of a threat than the Ryokan with the 3-4 pilot? I think he is. Those lasers hit hard. LRM-20s, they're nothing to sneer at, but they're not a barrage of 7-point hits. They're like 5 here, 3 there. So we'll do an 8. We'll do a slew of 10s. No. We'll skip 2 of the 10s. And we'll do the LRMs on 8s. Be heat neutral. When we get a little closer, we'll heat up a little more. But for now, the Stinger hits the Ryokan in the center torso and the left arm with 2 medium lasers. Solid hits both for 5 each. The left arm is down to 13 armor. Hoser on 8s hits the Ryokan in the right torso. That's not the same Ryokan. 119 versus 121. He does hit the Ryokan 119 in the right torso down to 2 armor, misses with everything else. Black Hawk at Ash hits her in the right leg down to 0, hits her in the left torso, critting on one of her lasers. Damn it. The Wasp misses the Ryokan on an 8 and a 10. The Vulcan does hit the Puma in the left arm with a glancing blow down to 4 armor. The Ryokan misses the Ultra Autocannon 20 on the Stalker, needed a 9, got an 8. The Griffin 1S lands 2 LRMs to the Ryokan's center torso down to 18 there. The Puma lands a PPC on Ash's right arm down to 0 armor there. Ash at the Puma. Oh, that's the primary op for Puma. That's not our target. Damn it. That said, she did land 3 hits on the left arm, which destroys the left arm, which is... It's got 2 PPCs, it's got 1 in each arm, it doesn't have the heat sinks to use them both, so we haven't really accomplished a whole lot yet. Medium lasers to the right torso, left leg, center torso, and right arm, all of those down to single digits. The Fenris at the Stalker hits him in the center torso for 14, down to 12 armor, down from 26 very quickly. Those lasers are nothing to joke about. The right torso is down to 6 as well. The Griffin missing on a 9, the Ryokan missing with the Narc launcher, landing an SRM on Stalker's left arm, landing some LRMs on the head. Tugyu is out of edge apparently, needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets an 8, takes a hit to the center torso and the right torso as well. We landed a large laser on his right arm, down to 3 armor, and an LRM 5 for 3 to the right torso, 3 to the right leg, and 3 to the center torso. Designated target lands hits on Ash's right torso, left leg, right arm, and left arm. Ouch, right arm is down to 4 structure. Ash falls down, takes 7 damage to the left arm and left torso, critting on another one of her lasers. And she takes a point of damage, forcing her first consciousness check, which she passes with a 5. Tugyu stays standing, the Puma stays standing as well. Alright. Okay, that's our designated target. I thought it was that one. That's my fault. We will not be kicking with Hoser. The Stinger will kick the Ryokan but not knock it down. It's down to 21 armor on that left leg. Hoser is up to 4 heat. Tsubasa is up to 2. Black Hawk A is up to 11 heat. The Griffin 1N is up to 9. The Griffin 1S is up to 9. The Puma B is up to 6, the Puma Prime is up to 5, Stinger is up to 4, somehow. Alright, we've lost initiative and we are going first. Well, that is the biggest bummer. If that bridge takes 20 points of damage, we could end up at the drink, but... Oh, the Puma is coming to play. We'll get up, we'll use careful stand, we'll face the Puma, range is 4 hexes. That is our designated target, right? That is our designated target. Yes, let's mess him up. We need a 1 to get up. Tsubasa would like to get within 3 hexes, would like to be a little evasive. We'll do that. Last but not least is Tugyu. You can get the Ryokan in short range for the ER larges. Alright. No one needed higher than a 1. Everyone succeeds. The Fenris tried to fail. He rolled a 3, but he only needed a 1. Alright. Let's take out this Puma. Let's knock him out as fast as we can. This might be where we overheat a little bit. We've got him on 5s with the PPCs. We'll do one of those. Got him on 5s with the ERs. We've got him on 6s with the mediums. We'll go 1 heat over to fire all the mediums and the ERs. Yeah, we'll do that. Ash has him on 4s, so we only need a 6 for a solid hit, although we only have 6 lasers left. The Vulcan coming at him on 4s. That's gonna be everything. And Tugyu has the Ryokan, has the Fenris on 7s, so we'll do a pair of those. We'll do 1 medium. We'll do 8 heat worth of LRMs. That puts us at 1 heat over. Alright, Hoser. Lands as PPC. Glancing blow off the left leg down to 5 armor. ER medium to the right arm down to 2 structure, critting on his upper arm. Glancing blow to the left leg down to 2 armor. Glancing blow to the center torso down to 8 structure. Medium laser to the left arm. Medium laser glancing off the center torso down to 6 structure. The Stinger hits the Stormcrow in the left arm for 5 down to 8. The Puma hits Ash in the right torso, the left arm, the left torso again, destroying the left torso, blowing off the left arm, critting on a double heat sink, and transferring into the center torso. Ash returns fire, yeah, at the same Puma. Hits him in the left leg, hits him in the right torso, hits him in the head. Didn't get any good crit rolls. Got critted on his upper arm. Glancing blow to the center torso, rolled a 2, -2 for glancing equals a 0 for no effect. And 2 damage to the center torso, glancing blow, 5 -2 is 3, no effect. Man, that low profile quirk is just a little bit overpowered if you ask me. Half damage rounded down and a -2 on the crit chance. That means you have to roll a 10 or better to get a crit. And there's no chance of getting 3 crits. So yeah, that's oh, I scrolled down too far. So yeah, that's pretty overpowered. I wish it was more effective in our own hands, but it never seems to be. So yeah, Ash lost her left torso, losing a double heat sink. Ash returns fire at the Puma, hits him in the center torso, and destroys the Puma. That is game, set, and match. Low profile, awesome. Oh man, can you imagine? Alright. The Wasp hits the Ryokan in the center torso rear. The Black Hawk misses Ash on a 5. Vulcan shooting at the Puma that's already dead. Ryokan hits Ash in the center torso with the Ultra 20. And the center torso with an ER medium. And the right torso with another ER medium. Would have been the head, but cost us a point of edge, critting on another double heat sink. And an ER medium to the right leg, ER medium to the right torso, critting on another double heat sink. Man, this would not bother me so much if we could get a hold of double heat sinks, but we can't. And we're out of them. That's the problem. We're out of double heat sinks and we can't get a hold of any more. So that's going to be a problem, and that's going to be a problem very quickly. The Puma Prime number 120 gets Ash in the right torso, gets her in the center torso for 11 with a PPC, transferring in from the right torso, critting on a medium laser and the engine. The Stalker at the Fenris. hits with some stuff. The Fenris at the Stalker hits with some stuff. Goes internal on the right torso already. Ryokan at the Stalker hits with 16 LRMs and 12 LRMs. Goes internal on the right torso. Leaves the center torso at 1. Ash falls down, takes 7 to the center torso, leaving her with 4 structure. But she does avoid hurting the pilot. Stalker stays standing, Fenris stays standing. Physical attacks. Hoser. No, Hoser's not going to do anything. Wasp kicks the Ryokan in the right arm, does not knock him down. But our primary target is defeated. And all of our mechs are still ambulatory. So we might lose out on an arm that we could have picked up, but even if we don't control the battlefield, we didn't lose too much. I mean, Ash is a walking stick with no left or right torso. We need to start getting clan double heat sinks. Oh, that'd be nice. But again, I don't feel like we controlled the battlefield. They're still at 85% forces. We're at 89% of ours. 91 if you include our allies. They're down to 72, but yeah, no, we did not control the battlefield. Archer crippled down to 4 points on the center torso, no arms, practically no right leg. So yeah, it got out of there, but just barely. We're gonna need some medium lasers to repair that damage. Holzer's ride took heavy damage, it says. Right torso went internal due to some lucky hits. Tugyu's Stalker went internal on the right torso due to some lucky hits, down to 1 on the CT, took a head hit. And Tugyu needs some edge. Tugyu took a hit, Ash took a hit. Puma goes to Ash, she gets the kill. We did destroy our objective. That is a victory. Oh man, but that was costly. Okay, good thing we've got all of our text still. We'll have Ben do the center torso today and tomorrow. We're gonna need some more armor too, I think. Armor, standard. Let's see. We're gonna have to replace the right and left torso. Just left torso. There's the right torso. Why can we not do that yet? Oh, because we have to salvage out some parts from the right torso. Okay, well, salvage. Right torso. Okay, we've got a medium laser. We'll have, so sick? No. Who can knock that out real quick? Halima can knock that out real quick. Double heat sink. Have to knock that out real quick. Okay, so we need an internal specialist to get started on that. Torso, we'll have Ediborg do that. The engine, Tamalika can knock that out real quick. Right leg, we can have Guillaume. No, Guillaume is Mr. Mrs. Fix-It and Mr. Arm. We'll have Shasa do the leg. We'll have Guillaume do some armor. Guillaume is actually not far from picking up another special ability. Who do we have for weapons? Chris, Ben, and Elena. Chris can do that laser real quick. The right torso, I think we're gonna have to wait for Edeborg. Yeah, we'll wait for Edeborg to finish replacing the archer's other torso. The Vulcan needs some armor on its leg. That was Veronica, Janela, Guillaume, and Tamalika. Tamalika, no. Guillaume was doing our armor for us. And who was doing our reloads? That would be Shoya, I think. No, Ratnabala. Alright, where's Ratnabala? There she is. Alright. The Stalker took some damage to its right torso. Man, for as short as that battle was, we sure took a lot of damage to some heavy-ass mechs. Our Stalker went internal, our Awesome went internal, our Archer came back a stick. I mean, only the Clint came back relatively unscathed, and he took some damage. But everyone else went internal, lost parts, lost crits. Tamalika, do we have a 20-minute job for you? We've got a 19-minute job and a 1-minute job. That works. We've got a 6-minute job and a 9-minute job. And we'll do that. The Archer needs its right torso. The Awesome needs its right torso fixed as well. Maybe we'll have a veteran do that over the course of today. Denise can do that because we don't have any clan stuff for her to do. And then she can do the armor as well. Alright, so that just leaves the Archer. Ultra 20s will do that. Yeah, they will. An Ultra 20, if it hits once or twice, is gonna just ruin your day. Alright, who do we have? Fred or Loney? Neither one is a specialist of either kind. Any kind. So we'll have Loney do that. Hopefully gain an XP, and maybe he can become our next armor specialist or weapon specialist or something. Alright. So that is everything but the Archer fixed. That is Petra needing 2 more days. Ash is gonna need 2 days. Tugyu is gonna need 2 days. Okay, so I'm thinking Mariana and Tonga for the battle on the industrial facility. Untreated personnel. Thought I got them. Oh no. Yeah, Ash and Tugyu both getting there. Okay. We'll give it 1 day, I think, and then we'll go for that industrial center. Penny performs maintenance on the Cronus. Should be in pretty good shape. Yeah, I see a couple Bs. I see 1 D, and that is the medium pulse laser that is clan tech, which is fine. 10 tons of armor have arrived. We got Ben Smith attempting to fix the center torso on the archer. What needs a 4 gets a 4, barely. Edeborg replaced the left torso. Loney replaced the right torso. Nice. Kazuko and Bill are working on refits. We cannot find double heat sinks. We did find a bunch of armor. Hikari Ono picked up some XP. Fred French. Star Weber. You know what? Yes. That is worth 40 XP. Now where's Tugyu? Where's Tugyu? Tugyu has 3 edge. How did he get hit? He didn't fall down. How did he take a hit? Oh, next question. The stalker did not remember its quirks. I guess bringing it back from combat does that. So that was combat computer, that was ubiquitous, and that was no minimal arms. Okay, does everyone else have quirks like they should? Well, the Banshee doesn't have quirks like it should. Should have bad reputation and rugged. Okay. Rugged 1 point and bad reputation. Okay, let's try the hanger actually, that might go a little quicker. The Atlas has battle fists. Kraken has extended torso twist. Mackie has easy to maintain and rugged. Easy to maintain, rugged bad reputation. The Emperor. EMPOPR should have command mech. Alright. Battlemaster has command mech and weak head armor. The longbow does not have quirks. Used them last battle, they hadn't reset yet. No, we went like a week without using any. He has 3 edge. Mech. I mean, the stalker didn't take a head hit, did it? You get hurt. He didn't take a head hit. He didn't fall down. Not sure. Longbow we can wait on. The stalker has combat computer now. The hoser's ride does not have battle fist. That's something we need to replace or take care of. The Black Knight has command mech. The Marauder has command mech. The Archer has battle fists. Warhammer has rugged and ubiquitous. Cestus has nothing. CTS. CTS should have Success does not have quirks. Gauss rifle, stabilized weapon. Okay. Where are we at? Okay, there we are. Edit quirks. Large laser, medium laser, large laser, medium laser, Gauss rifle. Stabilized weapon. Okay. Yeah. Pencil. Okay, Gauss rifle has a quirk. Champion has no minimal arms. Cronus has easy to maintain. Hatchetman does not have anything, which it should. Pretty sure. HCT is the designation. Has anti-aircraft targeting and fast reload on the LV. Well, that's the so the Austin has fast reload. The 5S has anti-aircraft targeting and fast reload. Okay, I don't know what fast reload does. I actually first came across that today when I was looking at mechs that have 240 and 320 XL engines. I saw the what was it? Not the Canis. Was it the Canis? I think it was the Canis or the Phoenix Hawk 2C7 had fast reload on its autocannon, and I had never seen that before, so I'm actually very curious to know what that is. Anti-aircraft targeting, and then for the LV-10X, medium laser, autocannon 10, fast reload. What does it do? No game effect, okay, but we're still going to assign it. Phoenix Hawk has command mech and improved comms. The Clint has improved targeting, long and medium, difficult to maintain. The Vulcan has narrow low profile. That is all of the mechs that we are currently using. Okay, so all of our quirks should be set up right now. But yeah, our last battle was over a week ago, so I don't know why 2U would have been low on edge. It should have reset over the course of that week. That said, now that we have just the archer and the repair bay, we'll wait one more day for Petra to be out of the infirmary, and then we'll send everything we've got at that industrial base. Alright, 15 tons of armor has arrived. The hatchetman gets refit, the Kraken gets refit. Still can't find double heat sinks. Breakthrough, heavy, will occur on the 4th. Well, dang it. Hostile force detected. Recon incomplete. Breakthrough, heavy. Breakthrough the blocking hostile force. That will happen on the 4th. That gives us, what? August, September. September only has 30 days. So that gives us 4 days to repair. That might be enough. We'll wait. Wait for Mariana. Can we have this mech done by tomorrow? Like, get Hoser in on this battle. We'll have Ben do one arm. We'll have Edeborg do the other. That way at least we don't have to worry about breaking anything. We'll do all of the medium lasers. We'll have Jasperden do one. We've got some armor. Armor is going to be Ben, Elena. Ben, Elena, Veronica, Jamel, Guillaume, and Tamalika. Tamalika's there. These medium lasers, we can have Shada put one in and Ethan do another. These medium lasers, we can have Zulfikar do one, we can have Vernetta do the other. Now we've got some double heat sinks. Okay. And we are out of double heat sinks. So we are now 11:22. 8 is 24. So yeah, this mech is gonna have some heat problems until we can replace some of those double heat sinks. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to salvage any of those, because like we're not against the inner sphere anymore. We can have Penny do. Oh, Penny does not need to do that. Penny can actually knock that out in, call it 25 minutes. We've got a double heatsink that we can repair. That's good. That brings us up to 24 heat sinking. That's heat neutral if we stand still and fire everything. Let me take some out of the mothballed max, the double heat sinks. I don't want to do that if I can absolutely avoid it. And I think at 24 heat sinks, I think this mech is gonna be okay. We are gonna, oh crap, we're gonna have to replace those hatches. That's gonna be kind of an issue as well. We have, what size hatchets are those? 70 ton, I think, is a 5-ton hatchet. Okay, so we're set for 5-ton hatchets. We're set for 4-ton hatchets. We're set for 3-ton hatchets. Okay. Now we've got plenty of hatchets. We might want to try and replace those once we get those installed. After that, it's all actuators once we get those arms on. Do we wait one more day for the archer? Yeah, let's. Alright, October 1st. We've got the unit market updated. We've got Grasshopper. We've got a Phoenix Hawk 3D, which has an XL engine and double heat sinks. 2 ER large lasers, including one with a quirk that it doesn't want to tell me about. Improved comms, command mech, yeah. It's relatively cheap at 6.7%. 6.7 million C-bills, that's 20% off. Normally 8.4 million C-bills. But do we want a Phoenix Hawk 3D? Not a big fan of the double ER larges. It doesn't have the heat sinks for them. Especially not if it jumps. I'd rather stick with a classic Phoenix Hawk, one big weapon and a few backup weapons. The Grasshopper is not a bad mech. It's a bit cheaper, but it's also not an XL engine or double heat sinks. Got a Locust C. A Locust C with a medium pulse laser and 2 ER smalls. And if I'm not mistaken, like 4 clan double heat sinks. We could buy that and take it apart. Dang. We could buy 2 of them and take them apart. Yeah. Because a 160 fusion engine is only going to have room for 6 heat sinks. That means the other 4 are all going to take up crits. That means we can remove 4. Yeah, we're gonna spend about 3 million and pick up some double heat sinks. And some lasers, but that's beside the point. Alright, and those will be arriving. Oh, those are already in. Okay. Oh, those did not need any time at all to be delivered. So we will repair status salvage. Repair status salvage. See how many of these heat sinks we can pull out in one day. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that means that we have how many double heat sinks in the warehouse now? Double heat sinks plan, we have 19. 19 double heat sinks. That would be enough to do a refit on Ash's Archer. Do we buy mechs for heat sinks? Yes. Apparently we do. It didn't occur to me until after you had posted that, I assume, but yeah. And the lasers too. We'll take the armor off. It is standard armor, which is fine. We can use that. We'll have Elena take off some armor here. $80 minutes, so go. Can we take off some armor on 60 minutes? 140 minutes. We'll go 120 minutes. If nothing else, we're also getting a bunch of XP for our techs. Buying mechs just to take them apart. I mean, I've heard of people doing that in the real world with cars. They'll buy a car just for the parts off of it. Alright, what veterans do we have with 480 XP? We've got Jamel has some XP, Bicknock has some XP. George Valdez has a little XP. And Andrews has a little XP. 160 fusion engine, we can probably sell that. We can get that out in a day and a half. Have Susan do that. The gyro shouldn't be a big deal either. We'll have Andrew take that out on a 5, so we can get that done today. The cockpit, worth 300,000 if I'm not mistaken. We'll get that out in a couple of days. That was Denise. Actually, Denise probably shouldn't have done that, so she can have some time for tomorrow. We'll have Yastruden up some XP doing some actuators. Have Kostya pick up some XP doing some actuators. And we'll have Shada pick up an XP doing some actuator. Or a point towards an XP. And that said, now we can take off some arms and legs. Alright, so we've got this locust pretty much taken apart. We've got plenty of heat sinks, clan heat sinks. Yeah, we now have 19 clan double heat sinks and 4 more on the way. But in the meantime, we do not have any inner sphere double heat sinks that we can use. So that's gonna be Shada replacing armor. It's gonna be Shada replacing some more armor. We've got some actuators here. We'll have Ethan do some of those. We'll have Shoyab do a couple of those. Have Zulfikar do one of the hatchets. Have Sosik do the other one. Alright. Archer is ready to roll, aside from the lack of heat sinks, which I'm glad it was oversunk to begin with. I mean, I am now. I'm not always. Usually I wish I had more firepower, but right now I'm glad it was oversank. So that means... Alright. Mariana Lance is ready to roll. Tonga Lance is ready to roll. Galatea is ready to roll. Aleutian is ready to roll. We'll start with Mariana? No. We'll start with Tonga. Okay, now let's see what we're up against. Allied forces, an SRM carrier, a PVC carrier, a demolisher, and an Ontos. We've got some enemy turrets. We've got primary op force, 16,000 points. Demon tanks, SRM carrier, a Hellhound, a Puma assault tank, Shadowhawk 2C, a Sentinel, a Champion, and a Cataphract. Okay. So let's go ahead. We'll send Aleutian Lance. Why can we not send Aleutian Lance as reinforcements? Okay, so industrial facility hostile recon. What is our actual objective? Destroy or rout 75% of the turrets on primary op 4. Destroy or cripple all the forces, the turrets, to render the facility inoperative. Scan the buildings designated by placed turrets. Scans may be conducted by moving a unit within 3 hexes of the target and foregoing all attacks. Any kind of probe, improved sensors quirk, or sensor geek SPA extends the range to 5 hexes, and the unit may attack as normal. Scans may not be conducted on destroyed buildings. Note this objective needs to be tracked outside of MegaMek. Leave intact the following forces and units to be able to take control of the facility, that is, the turrets. Triple turrets are considered intact for purposes of taking control of the facility. We need to destroy 75% of the primary op 4. What kind of map are we looking at? We've got hot facility, city hot jungle, 40 by 40 daylight. Calm and no fog, but there is moderate rain. Do we want to maybe do something about that? Gusting rain with a strong gale and heavy fog? No. Oh, light rain with a tornado and light fog. Not what I was expecting. I was trying to clear that up. That said, all the enemy tanks are not going to survive in a tornado. Nor are our tanks. Not what I was expecting. I really thought I'd be able to clear that up with 2 rerolls. Just the Tonga Lance. Poser. Where the heck is it? Oh, there he is, at the very top. For some reason, not deployed. Hmm. Well, I guess all of the tanks will just have to stay home today. Alright. Let's check out the map. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, there it is at the very bottom. Okay. So, compact display should be a little bit closer, a little bit easier to read. We've got a Hellhound with a 2-2 pilot, that is 2 yard mediums and a large pulse, and 4 streak SRMs with extended torso twist on a 2-2 pilot. We've got a clan variant of the champion with 2 yard mediums and LB10X, 2 medium pulses, and SRM6 and 2 small pulse lasers. With a 3-4 pilot with jumping jack and natural aptitude gunnery. We do not allow natural aptitude gunnery. Pilot aptitude. That's not fair. Okay, so the Hellhound worth 3,200 points, the Champion worth 2,900 points, the Shadowhawk worth 2,000 points, the Cataphract, and the Sentinel. Well, with all the tanks off the field, this is looking like a little bit less of a fair fight. But it is what it is. We've got people arriving on round 4 and 5, I assume. The Champion should be speed 6, plus 1 is 7, from 12 is 5. Alright. We're going last, which is good. Where are they deploying again? They're deploying in the center. So yeah, I think I want Hoser there. I want Ash there. I want the Subasa over there, and the Stalker up the middle. Okay, so we've lost initiative going into round 1. That's fine. We've got eyes on a tank, a shredder turret. Not a tank, I guess. Oh. Poser is currently a 1-2 pilot, or a 1-2 movement profile, and it takes 2 hexes to move each hex, or 2 movement points. Ash is currently a 2-3-4, but jumping is probably not a good idea. Oh man, this tornado is really gonna put a damper on everything. Blocked by terrain. Oh, we can hit the shredder turret. Do we want to destroy the shredder turret though? It's a trio of SRM2s, but I'd really rather maintain control of this facility. Like Mortar 8, so we've got them on 3s. Let's see if we can't pop a couple shots at him and maybe kill the crew. That's construction factor 95, so a 10-point hit should be enough to trigger a crit. 2 15-point shots should be enough. Plenty enough. We've got sensor returns on the roads dead ahead. Tsubasa's got eyes on the barrage turret. No, blocked by terrain. Stalker has nothing. Okay, so we hit the turret, the building with the turret on it twice. We did destroy one of the mech mortars and the searchlight, so that's good. Physical attacks, we're going to be skipping those. Ash on the... Okay, sorry, I just saw her name there and I was like, what's she doing on the list? Nothing. So we've won initiative. That's good. And the primary op4 is going first before the turrets, which is nice. Oh, we've got a champion now. We get eyes on the champion from here, or can we get eyes on the champion from where we're at? One intervening light woods. That is the champion C. That guy is actually kind of a threat. So yeah, I am glad to be able to take him out early. Yeah, Hoser will stand still and take out the champion from a bit of a range. Ash will be at long range, I think. Yeah, but we can get the Shadowhawk into medium range. Tsubasa, maybe the right flank was not the right move for you. Tugyu. Get the Shadowhawk and the Hellhound, actually, into short and medium range. Okay. Alright, Hoser at the champion. We've got him on 7s. So that'll be 1, 2 PPCs and an ER large. Yeah. Ash has these guys on 10s. The Hellhound has 163 armor, is worth 3,000 points. Shadowhawk 2C is worth 2,000 points, has 144 armor. Yeah, if we can take down that Hellhound quick, that's 3,000 points they don't have anymore, so we'll do all of that. We got 1 heat over for that. Tugyu, also at the Hellhound, also on, 13s. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Jeez. Okay, well, we'll skip those. Skip those. No missile fire and a tornado. Shoot, we don't have any shots at all with Tugyu. Nor with Tsubasa. Alright, the Shadowhawk misses Ash on 11s. The Hellhound hits Ash in the left torso. Needed a 9, got a 10, down to 16 armor there. Hoser on 7s, only hit with the large laser on the champion. Takes 10 to the left arm, down to 9 armor there. Ash on 10s misses with everything. Champion, meanwhile, needs 8s and 7s. Hits Hoser in the center torso with an LB-10X, down to 21. Medium pulse laser to the right torso, down to 17. ER medium laser down to 19 on the right arm. Hoser took 20 plus, needs a 7 to stay standing, gets a 9. This tornado is going to absolutely make things difficult. Going to make all of the piloting checks that much worse. Gonna make missiles impossible. Might as well just dump our missile ammo. Champion is up to 9 heat. That's good. That means he won't be able to do the same thing next turn. The Hellhound is up to 6 heat. That is also good. We're running cool except for Ash. And we've 1 initiative. And the up 4 is going after the turrets. Which means that we have to move at least one of our guys before they start moving their guy. Alright, Tugi, let's see if we can get some shots on this champion. Alright, Hoser, can we go reckless at all? Nope. We can go reckless, but it only gives us 1 extra hex. Alternately, back up. Oh, we can't even back up. Huh. Oh, that is absolutely the worst. How did the champion move so far? Did he jump in a tornado? We need a 6 for moving recklessly. Well, we're not doing any good where we're at. Let's try it. Alright, Hoser needed a 6 to move recklessly, got a 7. He's still like 3 turns out from being able to control that intersection. Now we've got no targets on. Well, we've got the bombard target. Or turret. Might as well. The shredder turret? No, blocked by terrain? Well, dang. Ash has the Hellhound on 10s, has the Shadowhawk on 10s. That's 44, 163. We didn't hit anything last turn, did we? How about we start with Tugyu? He's got the champion on 12s. Are both the ER larges since the SRMs are out of commission. And Tsubasa has nothing as well. So it's kind of like a 2-on-3 going on where we're not at the advantage. The Shadowhawk hits Ash in the left arm with a medium pulse laser for 7, down to 15. The Hellhound hits Ash in the right torso with a large pulse laser, down to 13. Tugyu hits the champion in the left torso on a 12 with a large laser, down to 12. Everything else misses. Ash at the Shadowhawk misses everything. The champion on 8s and 5s, jeez, hits the Stalker Tugyu in the legs with medium pulses for 7 each, and the left leg and right torso with small pulses for 3 each. Tugyu needs an 8 to stay standing, gets the 8. Barely. Hoser's not going to kick. Ash is going to kick. Oh, no, can we hatch it? Ooh, we can kick him twice. On 4s. Yes, we will do that. We leg him? Can we leg him? Can we leg him? Oh, we got him in the left leg twice. Down to 1 structure, no crit. He kicked us in the left leg, knocked us down. Takes 7 to the right leg and left torso. We knocked him down. He takes 5 to the left torso, down to 12. Forced his first consciousness check, needs a 3, gets an 8. I guess her name is Mildred. So Ash is prone. It's not great. We've 1 initiative, and the base turrets are going last, so that means they're going first. Oh, we have reinforcements. We got a Clint and a Phoenix Hawk. Let's go ahead and put the Phoenix Hawk in first, followed by the Clint. Alright, Hoser, can we make another 6 to move reckless? Pair of 6s. Probably not. Oh, we did make it. Okay, wow. Next is going to be Ash. She's going to get up carefully. Needs a 7, even with getting up. Oh, can't get up carefully because of all the wind. So needs a 7 to get up. And we did it. Alright, Tugyu would like to wait for someone else to go. Needs a 5 for running and turning on pavement in the wind? No, we'll walk. Alright, Tugyu. Can we walk backwards at all? No, we can't. Because of the wind. Oh man, this tornado is really messing with my mojo. Especially all my heavy mechs, which are now down to a 1-2 movement profile, which means they can't walk backwards at all because every hex is 2 movement points. This mobility crunch is just killing us. Yeah, we will turn to face the champion. Phoenix Hawk. Oh, we can jump in a tornado. That makes no sense at all. Is there a piloting check or anything that we need to do? That's a height 1 building. Jump to here. We can get the Hellhound in the back. Oh. With no movement check, no piloting check. So we can jump in a tornado. But we can't walk in a tornado. That's some BS. Alright, Hoser needed a pair of 6s, got an 11 and an 8. Ash needed a 7, got an 11. The Shadowhawk needed a 6, got an 8. Alright, Hoser, I believe, has no targets. We've got the Bombard target on turret on 2s. We'll go ahead and take a couple of those. That is at 96 construction factor, so that should be a pair of crits. Or potential pair of crits. Let's see, the Clint with its large laser. We've got the Hellhound on 9s. We've got the Champion on 9s. Go for the Hellhound, I guess. Ash has the Shadowhawk on 7s, so we'll take all of those. That'll put us at like 4 heat over. No? Tsubasa has no targets. The Stalker has the Champion on 8s. So we'll do 1 ER large. We'll do all the mediums. No. Forgot, we don't have missiles. So that'll be both ER larges and all the medium. 1 heat into the combat computer, but nothing into the red. The Hellhound on the back, we've got him on 11s. Alright, the Shadowhawk hits Ash in the right leg and right torso for 7 each, down to 6 on that right torso. Hoser hits the building twice, jams one of the mech mortars, but doesn't do any permanent damage. The Hellhound hits the Clint in the left arm with an ER medium, down to 5. Clint hits the Hellhound in the center torso and the right leg for 5 each, down to 18 and 19. Ash at the Shadowhawk on 7s, hits him in the right leg, hits him in the left leg, destroying his left leg, and transferring into the left torso. Hit him in the right leg 2 more times, down to 5. Hit him in the left torso, hit him in the head, forcing Mildred's second consciousness check. She does black out. And a medium laser to the center torso, down to 15. The Champion at the Stalker hits Tugyu in the center torso, right arm and left arm with medium pulse and 2 small pulses for a total of 13 damage. Tugyu returning fire at the Champion. With a pair of ER larges, hits him in the right arm and the left leg for 16 total, and a medium laser to the center torso. That's going to force a piloting skill check. And the right arm is down to 6. Phoenix Hawk missing on 11s. The champion took 20 plus, needs an 8, gets a 9. The Shadow Hawk automatically falls with Mildred unconscious, takes 5 to the left arm, and she takes her third pilot hit. Alright. Holzer's got no attacks. The Clint, we punch the Hellhound on a 6. Yeah, that's worth doing. Ash, can we kick? On -5? Yes, we will. And the Stalker will kick the champion on a 4, hopefully. Alright, the Clint punches the Hellhound in the right arm for 5, down to 9 armor. The champion kicks Tuyu in the right leg for 12, down to 11. Ash kicks the Shadowhawk in the right torso twice, blowing off its right arm and transferring into the center torso. Stalker kicks the champion in the left leg for 17, down to 2, and the Hellhound kicks the Clint in the left leg for 10, down to 10. Champion stays standing, the Clint does not, the Stalker does stay standing. Zero Chew fails his seatbelt check and needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets a 12. The champion is up to 5 heat, Ash is up to 4, the Stalker is up to 1 heat, the Hellhound is up to 9, everyone else is running cool. We've won initiative, but the turrets are going first, so. We've got reinforcements deploying, we've got the Cronus, and we've got the champion. We'll do the Cronus first. It has pulse lasers. We'll do the champion here. There we go. Alright, Hoser. We move Reckless again without, or pushing our, oh. We'll go Reckless. Can we go to here? No, we cannot. We can go, no, we can go there. That's about it. Let's see, the Vulcan be able to jump. Makes no sense to me, but what do I know? We'll jump into these heavy woods, get eyes on this sensor return. That is... It moved before I could get an eye on it. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, well, the Clint is prone, so we will back up. Oh, no. The Clint is prone, so we will back up to... Because apparently we can't back up into that one, because... Tornado turns our 6-9 into a 4-6. Needs a 7 to get up, because it's in the jungle. And we fell and black out. Lovely. No, we would have blacked out, but we used an edge. We have 3 edge remaining. We got the 5 that we needed, barely. And then we will try to get up. We will try to use careful stand. No, careful stand is not an option. No, we will not use careful stand. We will, however, face that way. We can't. Need a 7. We do it. We cannot do it. And it cost us another 2 edge to avoid blacking out a second and third time. Okay, well. At least we fell facing the direction that we needed to face. That said, Zero Chew is done moving. Stiletto is going to wait. Champion can move forward. Oh, that champion decided to jump. Our champion also. Stiletto with the pulse laser will jump in behind the champion. Ash. Ash can move forward and turn. No, not really. I'll have to if we want to get the Hellhound. Yeah, let's try to catch the Hellhound unawares, and the Hellhound jumps in next to the Stalker, who will stand still. The Phoenix Hawk will jump in behind the Hellhound as well. Alright, so Clint used all of his edge, not blacking out. One edge remaining. Hoser has... Oh, we've got eyes on the bombard target, which is jammed. This one is also a 2. This one is the one where 1 is destroyed, right? No. Medium bombard target. Yeah. Alright, let's go for the medium now. Can't hit that. We can hit that, so we will. We'll hit that twice. That'll put it at 36. Should be fine. The Clint has the Hellhound on 11, so sure, why not? Stiletto is going to wait. Tsubasa has, I guess, bombard target on a 5. It has 65, so the 8 should cause a crit. Stiletto again will be waiting. The champion has nothing he can do to that champion. Can't even really punch him, can we? Alright, well, Stiletto will shoot the champion in the back. We've got him on 6s. We'll do 6s and 8s. Now we'll do an 8 and we'll do a trio of 6s. That puts us 2 heat over. That's fine. Let's see. Ash has the Hellhound, I guess, at close range, which she's not cool with. That gives her 11s. We'll skip one of the mediums. No, we'll skip 2 of them. We'll go heat neutral. And the Stalker at the Hellhound, we've got him on 9, so that'll be all the lasers and nothing else. Phoenix Hawk into the back of the Hellhound, I think. We've got him on 10s. Alright, Hoser hits the building twice, locked the turret, and hit the jammed mortar. The Clint missing on 11s. The Hellhound hits our Stalker on the right torso for 7. The Vulcan hits the building and destroys it by ammo explosion. 640 points of damage. Nice. Stiletto hits the champion in the center torso rear and the right torso rear, leaving it with 1 and 0 armor in those locations. The champion, the enemy champion, hits our champion in the right arm with a medium pulse laser down to 13. Our archer misses the Hellhound except for 1 medium laser to the right torso. Our Stalker at the Hellhound hits him in the right torso, hits him in the right torso again, hits him in the right leg twice for 10, down to 9 armor. Our Phoenix Hawk misses on 10s, building collapses due to ammunition explosion, and the Hellhound needs a 7 to stay standing, gets an 8. Hoser has no physical attacks. Stiletto can kick the champion in the back twice. Ash will attempt to hatchet the Hellhound twice on 6s. Tsubasa has nothing. Stalker will kick the Hellhound on 5s. Phoenix Hawk will kick the Hellhound on 7th. Sure. Probably a bad idea, but you know what? I don't care. We cannot punch the champion because we have no minimal arms. I saw lots of people going prone. Stiletto hits the champion in the right leg twice for 12 each, down to 3 armor. The champion, their champion, kicks our champion in the left leg for 12, down to 16. Ash, on 6s, misses the Hellhound twice with a 4 and a 2. And our Stalker kicks the Hellhound in the right leg for 17, down to 4 structure. The Phoenix Hawk misses its kick. The Hellhound does kick Ash in the left leg. Champion C goes down, takes 6 damage to the torso. Ash stays standing. The Phoenix Hawk stays standing. Our champion stays standing. And the Hellhound goes down, falls on its right side, takes 5 to the right leg, which destroys it, and transfers into the right torso, leaving it with 0 armor. Pilot of the Hellhound, Rose, needs a 6 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets a 5, needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets a 6. And I was not trying to destroy that turret, I just wanted to crit out the weapons. But we'll see if we can't take the base alive, or intact, I mean. The Hellhound is up to 7 heat, the champion is up to 3, our Stiletto is up to 2. Everyone else is running cool. Boo for hatchet misses, indeed. That was lame. 2 and a 4. We've lost initiative, and the primary out 4 is going before the turrets, so that's good. Hoser. Can we reckless that yet? No, we still can't. We'll just turn this turn then, I guess, because we can't do anything else. Stupid tornado. Alright. Champion has jump jets. Phoenix Hawk has jump jets. Stalker does not have jump jets. Hellhound is prone, so it can't jump. So Stalker will turn to face the Hellhound. Why is Ash immobile all of a sudden? What happened? Round report. Why is Ash immobile? Ash stayed standing because she got kicked. Oh, it ejected, and the pilot is immobile in the same hex as Ash. Okay. I was freaking out there for a minute. I was like, why is Ash immobile? Somebody please tell me. Six for moving reckless. Needs a 5 for running and turning. Shoot, we'll run. Sure. Alright. Awesome. Can we get eyes on this guy? Those missile turrets are not a threat because of the tornado, so that's a good thing at least. We got eyes on a sentinel, which is not a huge threat. That said, we've got less than 5 minutes left in tonight's stream, so I'm probably just going to finish up this turn and then we'll call it. The Clint can get up and use careful stand, and yeah, we'll get up facing that way. Need a 5 or better. And we made it. Okay. So the champion still has not moved. Shadowhawk 2C ejected. Okay. No, I want Stiletto carrying that champion as best as possible. We'll have the Phoenix Hawk jump up here, where we can almost see the Sentinel. Have the champion jump to here, where we can almost see the champion. And the Cronus will stand still, because the champion is still prone and still facing that way. Alright, the Hellhound, destroyed by ejection. The Shadowhawk, destroyed by ejection. The champion tries to stand up, needs a 9 for piloting skill, plus the tornado, plus no minimal arms. Takes 6 damage to the left torso and arm. Does make his seatbelt check. Needed a 9, got a 12. Hoser has eyes on bombard turret. Yeah, we'll take a couple of shots at that. The Clint has the champion on 8s. Yeah, we'll take a trio of 8s just to get those done. Stiletto, no, we'll do the Stalker next. We've got him on 9s. Stiletto is next. She'll take a bunch of, we'll take a bunch of 2s. Actually, you know what? No, that's gonna be everything. That's gonna be the large laser on a 2 and the pulses on 0s. Ash has eyes on the Sentinel, but only on 15s. Tsubasa, oh, there's a cataphract. Yeah, Tsubasa, can we get out of there now? Go 4 heat over to do some damage to the cataphract. Phoenix Hawk will do a 12 on the Sentinel. And the champion has eyes on no one. Alright, Hoser hits the building, jams one of the mortars, and destroys one of the mortars. I don't know if it's the same one or not. Probably not, it would have had a J next to it. The Clint hits the champion in the right leg, goes internal. The Stalker hits the champion in the right torso, and the right leg goes internal. Left torso down to 2, left arm down to 3, center torso down to 13, and right torso down to 6. Stiletto follows that up with a hit to the left arm, a hit to the left torso rear, right torso rear, and left leg. All of those going internal except the left torso rear, which is at 0 armor. We did crit on one of his jump jets, but nothing else. The Cataphract glances an autocannon 10 shell off of the Vulcan's right torso for 5, down to 7. Good thing we've got low profile. A medium laser to the left torso. Got a 12. Nice. Their champion hits our Stalker on the left arm with a medium pulse laser and the right leg with an ER medium, down to 4 armor on that right leg. Our Vulcan at the Cataphract hits him with a medium laser to the right arm and a machine gun to the right leg. Light missile turret has a pair of machine guns, which both miss. And the Phoenix Hawk misses the Sentinel misses the Archer. Okay. Physical attacks, Hoser's got nothing. Stiletto will be kicking the champion in the back twice. Ash will be skipping her attacks. Stalker will be skipping his attacks to Phoenix Hawk. The champion. Okay, so we kicked him in the left leg, destroying it and transferring it to the left torso rear. We kicked him in the left torso, transferring it to the left torso rear, destroying it and transferring it to the center torso rear, down to 0 armor. The Cataphract kicks Tsubasa in the right leg for 14, down to 0 armor, but does not knock him down. Tsubasa needs to get the heck out of there. But this is where we are going to save our game. We will save that as industrial base. And then, of course, we will also save that under our exit save. And then we will save this game under October 1st. And this is where we're going to call it. We've gotten just a couple of minutes over, no big deal. But yeah, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, join the community. Link to the Discord is in my bio. Varenk, thank you for being in the chat, and anyone else who is watching, thank you. And for all the people watching on YouTube, thank you as well. Always a pleasure. Until we see you again, have a good day, have a good weekend, have a good week, all that good stuff. Take care and have a good one.